Hello, viewers! Will It Cat episode 50! Ooh, fancy round numbers?
Half a century.
Oh, I hope we're done with this LP way before that. Well, today is special episode of Will It Cat. I mean, I say that about a lot of episodes, but firstly, we're gonna be doing the urgent to go to the next rank. And secondly, we have a special squad today. This is Seligna's Cat Squad. We have Artemis, Sweet Pea, and Corin. And we did so because Seligna's real-life cat, Artemis, was sick. And we did this as either a tribute if he took a turn for the worse, or a get better soon if he turned out better. And Seligna, please do share how that turned out.
The cat is doing much better.
The cat is fine. So this is a get better soon, yay Artemis, you got better episode. But we're not, as you can probably tell by now, we're not doing the urgent first. I decided first I wanted to punch a crab. Because we haven't done a high rank Sanitar yet, and I still want his armor for, I think it was either Deimos or Phobos was wearing that, and you know, crabs, they kind of have to wear that.
I gotta get that fight crab.
Yeah, gotta fight the crab. And another thing that we haven't done yet, which is the subquest for this hunt, is break his shell.
So you gotta take off his pants.
Take off the pants. So I made it my mission to take off the pants.
Can't believe you're taking his crab's pants off.
Yes. And I think the skull is a Gravios skull.
Yeah, it's an exceptionally large Gravios skull, but Gravios skull nonetheless.
Yes, and that's thematic because Gravios is our urgent quest target.
Oh.
See? It, like...
Oh, hi, Artemis.
Stuff makes sense. Oh, is that real life Artemis?
Uh-huh.
Alright. Bring him up here. Bring him up here. So everybody say hello to Artemis. Hi, Artemis.
He doesn't now.
It's okay. He doesn't have to.
He's in here because I'm eating steak.
I mean, naturally. Why wouldn't you? So anyway, Sanitar. Do we have anything else we can say about the giant enemy crab?
He's blue.
He's blue.
Look at that blue crab.
He blue, he have sharp claws.
Yeah, you're...
Is he blue in low rank, or did he change
Yes,
color?
he's always blue.
Oh yeah, he's always been blue, yeah.
I've only fought him once, so...
It's fine.
There are no monsters that change color across, like, difficulties.
Yeah, they might have subspecies that are a different color, but if they don't change appearance between, like, high rank and low rank or whatever. Shiny monsters are not a thing in this game. You're thinking of Pokemon.
So I notice you're bouncing off of that skull real hard there. The Gravios skull, not the Sanitar skull.
Yeah, well, it's a pretty hard piece of bone, isn't it?
I see how it is, Artemis. I give you a tiny piece of steak and you just leave.
I mean, yeah. So, what were you going with anywhere in particular with that, Liquidy?
No, I was just mentioning that you know your weapon isn't quite suited to breaking the skull, so you're still gonna take them pants off, huh?
Mm-hmm. Well, I have found, at least if you're a cat, your best bet for breaking the pants is Rodeo.
I see.
Does a lot of damage.
Probably because it's a fixed damage that doesn't quite... Like, maybe it scales off of your weapon, but the sharpness might not actually factor in. I don't know.
Either way, I find it works pretty well for breaking the crab shells. You rodeo it a few times and that shell just comes right off.
So what you're saying is you ride the crab and its pants just come right off.
Exactly. Glad you understand, Liquidy. You understand exactly where we're going with this. And also, when you do, like, the mount hits, your weapon, it's still not sharp enough, but it at least doesn't bounce, and you don't lose your combo. So there's something.
Yeah.
Oh, and boomerangs also don't bounce, and they still pierce.
Oh, yeah.
So we got options here. But yes, if I wanted to take off the skull more easily, I would have used a sharper weapon. But that would require stuff like Foreplanning, looking stuff up, paying attention, and
Yeah.
I don't do any of that shit. Why would I do that? Right?
I don't know.
I picked this sword for theming. It's the Meow Texican.
Oh yeah.
And I just thought it would look nice. It's a good weapon. It may not be mechanically good, but it looks nice. And in the end, man, isn't that what's important?
I'm kind of surprised it doesn't have, well, I don't know what sort of sharpness that has, but you would think they'd give, like, the katana-style weapon some real good sharp.
You'd think. Maybe the G rank version is sharper. Honestly, I forget. Because you go up the ranks, and the different versions of the weapons are, better.
Yeah.
Ugh. See those claws? The range on those things, man.
Well, he is angry. That, like, doubles the range.
Oh yeah, but I don't know. I keep getting surprised at just how much range he has, especially on that spin.
Mm-hmm.
Usually you can kind of... I try to stay behind him and, huck the boomerangs, but when he spins, obviously he can still get you even if you're behind him.
I love the whole Captain Hook-esque outfit he has.
Artemis?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a fencer. He got a fencer kind of outfit on.
Yep.
Like a dapper, plumed hat kind of gentleman.
He borrowed a
I gave-
Meowsketeer outfit.
Meowsketeer, thank you, Liquidy. That was the word I was looking for.
I gave him
He's a
a
Meowsketeer.
tiny piece of steak and he left afterwards.
Yeah, we heard that. Oh, there we go. Rodeo number 2.
Oh, hi, other cat. Hi, Sneaky.
A crab so nice you had to write it twice.
I mean, why stop there?
Speaking of giant enemy crabs,
Uh-huh.
how come we still don't have an official release date for Crystal Chronicles Remaster?
I don't know. Is there a giant enemy crab in that game?
Literally the first boss.
Ah!
Nice.
Well, I don't know.
It just says winter, which could be anywhere from end of October to end of February.
Generally, and even in March if you want to get real technical.
I just want to play it properly because it's impossible to get multiplayer going now.
Yeah, I never played it much because of the whole, the Game Boy setups and everything. That was
You
fun.
need to spend so much money.
Well, the idea, Soligna, is you have friends with Game Boys, and they bring their Game Boys with them. You don't buy 4 Game Boys.
I'm gonna err on the side of, yeah, it's kind of ridiculously expensive, because,
Yeah.
not everybody is gonna be able to pick up their own Game Boy, or maybe they don't have a reason to already have a link cable, or, all that stuff.
Oh, true. I'm just saying, he caught me right, like, 1 frame before I got underground.
Yeah, like, right at the end of
The
that dig.
big issue is, it would be fine if you only needed 1 Game Boy.
Uh-huh.
No, you need a Game Boy for each player. You cannot use the controller.
I agree it's kind of messed, but I was just saying at the same time, I don't think they intended you to have to buy 4 Game Boys by yourself.
No,
Whether
that's-
that actually is what happens? Yeah. Was not the intent.
Oh god, yeah.
Were you gonna say Liquidy?
No, I was just gonna say that, yeah, it's obviously not the intent. It's just,
What tends to happen? Like, it was an idea that, like, they really wanted to make it work, and the technology just wasn't really there yet.
Then they perfected it with the Wii with wireless connection to the DS.
Right. Which would still require you to have your own DS to play. Basically, it was a game that needed to have, online co-op, and that wasn't really a thing back then.
Well,
Yeah.
sort of. It was
Not
very much.
much.
It was in its, like, prototype stages, really.
Yeah, it needed to be, like, really a thing.
Yeah, the GameCube
I think only
had,
Monster Hunter and Phantasy Star Online had it.
Yeah.
like, the
Yeah, and look-
GameCube had, like, an Ethernet, like, peripheral. PS2 had one.
Yeah. it was in its infancy. It was starting.
Yeah.
But Crystal Chronicles needed it to be, like, fully fledged.
I've actually
That's why-
played an online game with the PS2's Ethernet adapter. It wasn't my adapter, but I was able to play some, I think it was Ratchet and Clank 3's online.
Oh, alright.
That was neat.
Are those
Cool.
servers still active?
Probably not, definitely not, maybe. Especially with the HD collection on PS3, people would just play it there.
Good point. Never played Ratchet and Clank. Kinda fell off
It-
PS2 before that happened.
It's a very good series.
Isn't it by the Crash Bandicoot people?
It was by Insomniac.
Insomniac, it was by the Spyro people. Okay. I knew it was either Spyro or Crash Bandicoot, and I guessed the wrong one.
Speaking of Spyro, when's the release date for the Switch trilogy?
I think they did announce it, but I forget when it was.
I'll have to look that up.
It's coming.
I can't
definitely
wait
coming.
for it.
Yeah. I mean, I love me some Spyro. So heck yeah.
So this is kind of on topic. You heard about the whole DuckTales being taken off digital, right?
No?
DuckTales Remastered could not be bought digitally anymore.
Ah, how strange.
They had to take it down.
Of Steam?
Everything.
Weird.
They lost the license to it. Disney now owns the license to it and didn't want it anywhere but the Disney pack.
Well, that stinks. For anybody who played it. So that was
Not the
rodeo
first-
number 3, I think?
It's not the first time.
There it
they
goes.
said, oh wow.
Yep,
Told you.
It kind of
there go the pants.
just poops.
Yeah, it just kind of poofs. And then his butt is broken, and now it's a massive weak spot for a few seconds before he goes and gets another shell.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's after the first zone transition he picks up a new pair of pants.
Yeah, he will. So he just zoned. So he's gonna have a new shell.
He might
Just
have
strip Mr. Krabs.
he might have different pants.
And so he does.
Yeah.
It's just an ordinary conch now. So anyway, now we're speeding it up because I figure after I broke his pants, I got the moral victory.
Yeah.
Now it's just, finishing him off.
You know,
This
it's,
music is just so weird.
As the speed up music is from Twilight Princess, it is Armorpha? What's the name?
Armagoma.
Armagoma.
Phase 2.
Yeah, Armagoma Phase 2.
That
I
Phase 2
played
was
Twilight
so
Princess, and I don't remember what was going on when this music was playing, but apparently Selecta does.
weird. Basically, Armagoma is this big armored arachnid.
Aha.
After you beat the first phase, a tiny little spider comes out of the armored arachnid.
Okay.
And then
And
this
this
music
music.
plays.
Okay.
It actually
Well, it was very
interrupts the
strange.
fanfare.
Ha! Well, it was very strange, and actually also very short, so I had to hunt down a second speed-up music for it. This is from Undertale.
I still gotta play that game, but people ruined it for me.
Yes, you do have to play it. I forget the exact track name I picked, but it has something to do with bones.
Bone Trussle.
And I thought, yeah, bone trussle, I think. Yeah, something like that. So I thought, knocking off the pants, skull, bones, we'll go with it, right?
Well, as long as it's not Sand Song.
No. This crab is not badass enough for Sans' song. Come on. If I used that, I would save it for a very special occasion. This is just, silly crap. The music I pick has to also fit what's going on.
Do we have any undead monsters in Monster Hunter?
Sure.
Good.
Val?
Well, actually, yeah, it's not in. Wait. This one is not in Generations, and I'm going to qualify it as one, even though it's an Elder Dragon. There's Valhazak from World.
Yeah, Val's totally undead.
In a sense.
Yeah.
Oh, right, it's a Draco Lich.
Yeah, it's a dragon zombie. So, I think that might be the only one that's undead. Unless you're going into, the monsters that get possessed by the frenzy virus and stuff. They're kinda...
Well, they don't die, though. They're just very sick and very unhappy about being very sick.
Am I thinking of something else? I thought, like, you once killed a monster and then it, like, revived, frenzied, or something. Or is that just not a thing that happened and I'm not imagining it?
You might be imagining that.
Okay.
No, that's a jump for future Silver.
Right. Well, very briefly also, we saw some thunderbugs in that previous area. That's something we haven't killed yet, so left that in there. That is a source of monster fluid, if you are missing that for your weapon crafting.
Oh, nice.
They show up in a few places, and they just kind of glow, and when you kill them, they go poof and drop a shiny.
I take it Artemis has no trap skills.
He does not. Very few of the non-support cats do. It's not something I will generally roll for unless I specifically want the cat to do that.
I see, like, I like how you're sticking to the theme with Corrin and giving him sticks.
Yeah, of course.
For a second, I thought that was a baguette.
No, that's the Yukumo Bakken.
Is there a baguette weapon?
A baguette? There probably is one for humans. I don't think there's one for cats.
Not for humans, no.
Not for humans? Oh.
No, there's no baguette. There should be.
The bistro tickets can create a lot of really wacky food-themed weapons, but apparently not a baguette. That's disappointing.
No, they're all cheese-themed.
Cheese.
Because of the
got
fondue.
It. Yeah. No, it makes sense.
I'm surprised our hunter hasn't had a massive heart attack with all the food he puts down.
I'd be more worried about him dying of alcohol poisoning.
Oh yeah.
So I don't know what'll get poor Deadweight first.
He drew the legendary sword, then went right back to drinking because he wasn't needed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for ordinary hunters, you have to consider that they're burning all of the calories in the actual hunts. Like, they're burning off all of that energy, but now that you bring up Deadweight, yeah.
He's probably not very healthy at this point. So we got some new weapons. I'm just gonna look over them real quick before we go and make Phobos' new uniform. We'll need this. This is the claw. I'm just gonna show how much of an upgrade you get. That's some nice numbers. We can now make the upgraded Grim Reaper outfit, which is nice. And there it is. Oh wait, not enough scraps though. Hang on a minute. We'll fix it. There we go.
Yeah.
Got it.
With the power of editing.
There we go.
You know what's cool? That Death Stench outfit?
What about it?
It was transferred over to World full sale.
Yeah, you can have it there too.
It's one of the best cat armors too.
Alright, well that's nice. Looks neat. So, next we do the urchin. And we're gonna take it from Yukumo Village because not Yukumo. This is Kokoto. Because the chief of Kokoto was the one who gives you the quest. So, naturally we're gonna depart from here. Because that makes sense, right?
Yeah.
So in case you forgot, the setup here is that some of the locals from Kokoto went to find us some comet shards and burnt husks, and they got pinned down by a Gravios. And we have to go and bail them out. And of course, every village has its own fondue. It is good, isn't it? Kokoto's good.
I'm a big fan of the wind instrument.
Yeah. They're good. Alright. Everybody eat your cheese. You may notice that I put Sweet Pea into the Meowstress outfit.
I did.
Gotta get everyone properly fashioned.
Speaking of Sweet Pea, is just pawing at me.
Yeah, I mean, she's good. Good kitty. Off we go. Time to kick a Gravios butt. You guys excited? I'm excited.
I don't remember what a Gravios is.
Well, we haven't fought one yet in the LP. This is a new monster.
Okay, and it's not in World, so that's probably why I don't know it.
Oh,
Precisely.
Do you remember Basarios?
No.
Well, do you remember Basarios now?
Well,
It's a big boy Basarios.
Yes. Basarios is the larval form of Gravios. So, Basarios is a baby, Gravios is what he grows up into. And he can Kamehameha.
there's one big thing I like this game over World.
Yeah, what's up?
I believe I've treaded this down before, but World does not have a lot of unique themes.
Ah, yeah. For monsters. Right.
The Apex monster theme is just used way too much.
Well, so Gravios. Did I look up his weaknesses beforehand? Oof, that was rude.
Well, it's
I
probably
might have.
water. I'm gonna guess.
Yeah, probably water. And I think one of them is dragon because I kept the dragon weapon. I would have changed it if he resisted it or something. Now his breakable bits, face I think, his chest, back, wings, and sever his tail.
And we're actually using a cutting weapon, so we can do that.
Exactly. Now, he is also rather vulnerable to rodeoing, and you get some funny interactions with Rodeo and his breakable bits. Once you break his back from a rodeo, if you mount him again, he turns over on his back and you start stabbing at his stomach instead.
Yeah, because the chest has 2 breaks.
Yes, chest is a 2-part.
You
So the easiest way to break his
Explode
chest is
himself?
actually to rodeo him.
Did
and
he
Was
just
that Sullivan?
explode himself?
He does that,
he
yeah.
farts. It's fine.
Yeah, he has fiery farts and sleepy farts.
He's
Not unlike Uragon.
He generally has to vent heat if like after a laser.
And there's his sleepy fart.
Oh, damn.
So, generally with him, you definitely want to keep your distance. My preferred method to deal with him is aerial. Which is why I brought the fighting cat. Other than the fact that I wanted to do Artemis Tribute. And there we go, there's a rodeo. Yeah, he's relatively easy to mount, he's rather weak to it. So it's definitely something you should consider for fighting him.
So,
And he loud boy.
in addition to the heavy water weakness and light dragon weakness, he's also really weak to poison, paralysis, and sleep.
There you go. Okay, so status attacks are a pretty good idea on him too then. Interesting.
What, was the subquest Mountain Topple once?
I'm gonna have to double check that. I forgot to look at it.
Because the supplies arrived after you mounted and toppled him.
Well, supplies also can arrive
they're-
after a certain time has elapsed.
Yeah.
But you've barely been in this quest for long.
It is an urgent quest, so it might have different rules about supply drops. Because usually if it's a rodeo-related subquest, it's twice.
He exploded on you.
Or we broke something. We may have broken his back.
No, that was a fart.
I mean, before when we got the subquest.
Oh, yeah, it could have been a part break.
Notification. Yeah, it could have broken his back. His back is not hard to break, and he's, like I said, very weak to rodeo.
I mean, I didn't actually see a subquest complete notification, but I was sorting out my memory for monster
Right.
His
weaknesses.
back's not broken yet.
Okay, so it probably was just an elapsed time thing.
Okay, so Urgent Quest probably had less time between supplies.
Very possible.
There goes the back. That was a crunch.
Yeah, there's the
I
back
heard
break.
that crunch.
Yep. Well, he's down. We're gonna go for that tail. As one does. We got a cutting weapon. I'm gonna take full advantage of that. And the tail is, of course, very high off the ground, so this is gonna be a challenge to cut that off.
If you were a hunter, you could just bug stick it.
Well, yeah, but we're not a hunter, are we?
No, well, those
So-
are boring.
So, a challenge for a tail cut. Yes. Challenge accepted. I take it. You guys believe in me, right?
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
It's okay, I love you guys.
Swinging a whip. There you go.
It happens. He's tall, you know, good for rodeoing. And I guess you could also probably do a beast cat on him pretty well. Because he's, you know, very tall, lots of flesh real estate to rip on.
It's free
Well,
real estate.
I do wonder. Do you think they could get this guy in the world?
Probably.
Sure, why not? Nothing in particular is stopping him.
I think he uses the same skeleton as Rathalos and Rathian.
The flying wyvern, I think that's what he is, yeah.
And if not, I'm sure he could fit into an Anjanath or something, you know. Devil Joe
Yeah, he could-
skeleton.
Something like that, yeah. It's his rig is, you know, doesn't look like it'd be too bad.
Not like Plesioth or Lavasioth.
Well, Lavasioth is already in world, so like
Yeah.
Plesioth, I mean.
Well, Plesioth, again,
It's
just
just
goes
a
off of
Lavasioth.
Lavasioth.
I wonder why
So,
Plesioth isn't in the world yet.
because nobody likes him.
because they gave us Giratotus.
Yeah, him too, Fishface. Kind of fills the same role, and is not as boring and dumb and bad.
And doesn't have the bullshit hip checks.
Yes. Just better in general. I mean, he's not that great, but he's better than Plesioth. Can we just let Plesioth die? I'm reluctant to just let Plesioth die.
Him and his hip checks, they hate you across the universe.
And a lot of monsters have hip check. This guy has a hip check.
But he doesn't have the hip
Plesioth-
boxes.
Right. Heck, even world monsters do hip checks.
Yep.
So, you know, we're just gonna get angry again and jump on his back some more. Or at this point, we'll probably be stabbing at his chest. Ow.
Yeah.
Don't mind me while I just explode myself.
That's the problem with the aerial cat, is it takes a little longer to stop, drop, and roll.
Yeah. I think in the end, though, it's worth it. Ah, see, look, he turned over on his back, and now we're stabbing at his chest.
And throwing a tantrum. But
It's pretty satisfying.
But I want the rock candy from the grocery store. Oh, nice.
What happened?
Whoopsie, zone line. Always be mindful of the zone line. Don't be like me and forget where it is. Inadvisable in general to rodeo monsters near the zone line.
So glad we don't have to worry about that in World.
Yeah, it's nice. Something that World does have unambiguously positive over this game, and I will admit this.
Yeah, I remember being worried about how zone lines might mean you might never be able to, like, run from a monster, but then they gave monsters, like, awareness bubbles, and it just works. It's really good.
Yeah! Yeah, and you can also hide from them by crouching in a shrubbery or something.
A mechanic I have not used since the tutorial.
Oh, okay, but it is a thing. It is a thing.
I mean,
I mostly use it when like the wing drakes drop me off in the middle of the map instead of at camp, and I get aggroed by a bunch of little Zit Jagras, and I just want to drop aggro so I can teleport back to camp.
I just murder him.
They're not even worth my time. So I hide.
I mean, the hiding from them just so you can fast travel is fair.
Yeah.
I've done it to give myself extra time to quaff a potion, I think, but I've never used
That
it
works
as
too.
like a means of escape.
Uh-huh.
It's all,
Well,
always
using
just
extra time to drink is good too.
yeah. It's always just I need a quick breather, and then I'm gonna get back in there and kick this thing's ass.
Yes. Ass kicking is very important. I think. You must kick the monster's ass, lest you be on the receiving end of the ass kicking. I know I must not.
Oh god, no.
And this is for all the villagers of Kokoto. And how dare you attack them? Although I haven't seen them anywhere.
They ran off and hid before the quest started.
Okay,
Cowards.
that makes sense. That makes
Or they're
sense.
dead.
Cowards.
No, cowards. You could. There's time to be dead when you're dead.
We ain't got time to believe.
Oh, there's
Crunch.
that
Yep, that's part 1 of the chest.
No,
break.
part 2.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, the first chest rodeo got the first break on it.
Oh, okay. I
break. He's actually bleeding. Wow.
Yeah, he gets really beat up looking. You get those red cracks in his back, the coating comes off of his chest, so you can see the fleshy bits underneath.
Mm-hmm.
This monster beats up good.
I don't think I've seen any monster do it like this before.
Yeah, Gravios is rather visceral with his part breaks. It's quite good. Very satisfying. You do really get the impression that you have made this thing hurt. You have caused it pain.
This thing is huge.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's Gravios.
He big boy. He big boy. And another reason that Ariel is good, because it lets you reach his squishy bits. Weak points, you know?
And you know
Speaking of...
he's like effectively made of rock too, so it's it's tough to find a good spot to actually hit.
Right. I call him in Basarios the Great Stone Dragon. Stony. Hey, Stony. Stony. But nobody watches Mulan? Okay.
No.
Which one?
Well, the only one that matters.
I don't know. The live action Mulan wasn't bad.
There was a live action Mulan?
Yeah, Mulan was played by Ming Na Wen.
What the fuck? No, talking about the animated one.
Oh, I've
The
seen that
first one. Yeah, I would hope so.
The one that started it all. I would imagine
Yeah.
that's the one.
The original. Yeah. Yeah, like... I don't know.
I kind of
That's
missed
what
the
I thought
old
of when I
Disney
first-
animation.
I miss when they do new movies instead of just rehashing their old ones all the time.
Apparently, the Lion King remake did pretty well.
Yeah, much to my disappointment.
And I'm like, don't encourage them.
Yeah, I know. It's just... I'm not... No.
Just stab him directly in the heart.
Exactly. And now that the chest is broken, that broken chest is now a massive weak point. So you want to beat up on that a lot, because it'll hurt a lot. It's gotta sting. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm just gonna beat up your tail a bit.
The biggest thing about the live action Mulan is they actually kept it accurate to what their races would be.
Okay, well, that's nice.
Didn't do so much for Lion King or Beauty and the Beast.
Well, the difference... What? Huh?
The voice actors are massively different for Lion King.
Okay.
They're usually more in tune to having voice actors be the same ethnicity as the area the movie takes place.
This sounds like a bad area of topic.
Yeah, this said that...
Let's-
yeah, pull up commentary, pull up. Don't.
I wonder if they'll make a live action Little Mermaid.
I'm sure they will.
I don't know how that one would ever work.
The same way anything else does.
Oh right, CGI thing.
Yeah, exactly. So, the, angling the boomerangs thing when you bring up the aiming reticule, that's a good way to just
I always
pinpoint
forget
right
you
on
can
that
do
chest. Yeah, it's a good strategy to be able to do, especially when you're dealing with very tall monsters.
I
You
just
can
noticed
aim
something.
and hit their weak points. Yes, go ahead.
He has not done the explosion that isn't a sleep gas.
Yes, he has. He's
Well,
done the
now that-
regular explosion.
Now that his back and chest are broken, he kind of vents it. He can't control where it vents anymore.
Is that why
Right,
those
okay.
random fireballs are flying everywhere?
Yeah.
What random fireballs? I haven't seen any.
Fireballs come out of his back and then home on you.
I have not
I
seen
think
that.
those are the thunderbugs.
They're on
There's
fire.
there's thunderbugs here. Well,
The
when they get
thunderbugs
aggressive, they turn
turn
red.
red.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I thought those were fireballs.
No. No, those are thunderbugs. You see the shinies around? It means the thunderbugs died.
Okay. Man, he is still not limping.
No, he's got a lot of HP. He's a big beefy boy.
A big beefy boy with a big beefy bowl of health bits.
Yeah, I mean, he's a
HBs.
rock monster. You think he doesn't have a lot of health? Just look at him. It's kind of... He's archetypical, you know?
Now, if that was Plessioth, that hip check would have hit you.
Yes. Well, fortunately, we're not dealing with Plessioth, are we?
I don't think you ever have to deal with him again, do you?
There's probably optional quests involving him because, of course, there are. So, will I do them? Who knows? I haven't decided yet. Like, eventually, we're gonna be done. Eventually,
Eventually.
okay? We're getting there. There's not that much left.
We're
be honest.
what, maybe halfway through the actual solo story content.
Let's see. We're on 8-star now. About to unlock 9. There's only 10 in total.
Right,
We're
but
more like 3/4 of the way through.
Were you gonna add something?
I'm just saying that I'm not sure if this is one of those things where I would consider the opening to high rank halfway, because there's still so much content between you and the end of the game at that point.
Right, yeah. I'll decide how much of it should be done. I never said this was 100% LP, did I?
I
God, no.
fucking hope you didn't.
I did not, so don't worry about that.
Oh god, I can't even imagine you doing G rank.
We will stop basically when I feel like stopping.
Yeah. I mean, multiplayer is difficult enough because trying to get me to help record for it is like pulling teeth.
Right, exactly.
Which
You had me help
it's-
record last time.
Yeah, Seligna helped. Credit to Seligna, he helped.
Big thing is now we're on the Urchin quest, so...
Yes, that is actually going to require a video recording. Which is, you know, more of an investment.
Stop getting trampled.
Oh, see, now, since it didn't occur to me until you said that, but now that you said that, why didn't I think of that? You mean I should avoid getting trampled?
Yeah.
It's
Wow,
not like the
I've been doing it
tramples,
wrong.
At least it's not like the Rathalos and Rathian tramples back in the older days.
Well, you're gonna have to explain that one.
They would trample, then trample again, and you had no iframe.
That's Rathian.
Oh, okay. But yeah, you had no iframe.
Ah,
Because Los likes to get up in the air and never come down.
yeah, and you flash him and then you hit him in the face. See, there's the fiery explosions.
Yeah, he can
Okay, that's the...
he can still do it. It's just that the post laser vent he can't quite do anymore.
Got it.
So that was the first time in like 5 minutes.
I was just pointing it out because I noticed.
Acorn.
Hey,
Oh, this
Gordon.
isn't the first one. It's like
Oh,
the third.
hell no, this, no.
This is like the
Look.
third one.
Like, my general excuse here is, if you noticed last time, Artemis is only level 14. Alright?
Oh yeah.
And it's high rank. And as I've mentioned, you're gonna see me double Acorn a lot. It's just gonna happen. Sorry.
Oh no, I'm not complaining. I was just saying.
Like, if you're expecting me to not Acorn, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, you broke something
He was-
and interrupted the knockdown you had.
Uh-huh. Whoops, except I should not have done that. Now he's put me to sleep.
I think you broke
Oh,
one
well.
of his wings.
Oh, there we go. And yeah, it was probably the wings.
Yeah.
So
Yep,
it
the
doesn't
wings
have
are
that
off.
many bits that we haven't broken yet.
Face and tail now at this point.
Yeah. Speaking of the oh, kind of missed my chance on the tail there.
Oh, he's
Darn
losing
it.
his own.
Yeah,
not
he does
limping.
that a lot.
Yeah, he's just gonna waddle off.
Still not limping.
Do that.
I noticed he zoned a lot in this fight. I had to chase him down an awful lot.
He's got like a silly, awkward bird walk.
He really does.
And he doesn't really fly either.
He can, but he doesn't, generally. I mean, he's far too heavy, just look at him.
Well, he's made of rocks, isn't he?
Yeah, exactly. Too heavy. Rocks are heavy. Rocks be heavy, yo.
I was going to try and apply logic to why that was a thing, but that wouldn't work. It's a fantasy game.
Well, Monster Hunter generally is rather grounded.
Yeah, they try
So
to...
it does operate on logic. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Liberty.
like... Oh,
Or not.
go ahead.
No, I was just chiming in that, yeah, they do try to ground their otherwise fantastical giant dragon creatures. There you go.
There's the cut.
Tail cut. And you see I was angling the boomerangs to try and hit it.
Yeah, if you notice, the flying wyverns usually have more bird-like features on their wings.
Yeah. You know, again, it's part of the... See, zone line again. It's part of the grounding. So I'm sure somewhere in game there's an explanation to why he's covered in rocks, and it probably makes perfect sense.
Where does Tail go?
Right there.
Oh, it's there. I just haven't carved it. In high rank, I don't combat carve, okay? I just don't.
Well, that's the best way to show your dominance.
Especially since he's
I would-
waddling away. There you go.
Well, I mean, now I couldn't go and carve it, but when he's still trying to bite my head off, no. How about no?
No, he's not even flying, he burrows.
Yeah, I choose life. I mean, when I'm playing by myself and not recording for the internet, maybe I'll go combat carve, but I'm trying to look somewhat competent here. It'd be like, no, don't do that. I don't want to have to be all do as I say, not as I do as I combat carve.
Is he drinking or eating?
Eating, I think. Yeah, he's eating, like, rocks or something.
Wow, I don't know if other... There goes another break.
Yeah, the other wing.
Yeah, now that...
Nope.
Yeah, it was
broke one
the
of his
other
legs.
wing. No.
Unless the wing goes down to his leg.
No, it was the other wing.
Okay.
He got two wings.
Oh, okay. In World, if you break one wing, you break both.
No. That's
No.
not the case.
Nope.
Oh, wait, no, I played long blade. That's probably why I break both.
Yeah, because you're hitting both. Wings definitely are separate breaks.
It's just I always break them at the same time, so I assume.
Nope. You know what they say about assuming.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. Also, he's still not dead. You have literally broken every bit of his body, and he's still going.
Yeah, face move.
Giant sack of HP and low level cat. What are you gonna do?
Oh,
And I couldn't get away in time. Fart
also,
gas.
his face is still nice and unscathed.
True.
Mostly because it's hard to get into his face because of the lasers.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to be in front of him to get the face break, because the
Speaking
front is
of
definitely
lasers.
the business end. It's definitely the business end. I don't want to do that.
The laser is a prime time to hit him in the face, because he's just got it low to the ground and he's sitting still.
I did notice he does have a laser where he moves it slightly.
He did sweep it.
Yeah, he sweeps it. He rude.
Also, I guess there are some broken leg bits there.
I wonder if that's because of the chest break.
Yeah, I think the broken leg bits just relate to the chest.
I can't believe I have to check my memory again.
Yeah. Does your memory have a name?
Brain?
Yeah, his brain. Why, where do you hold your memories?
In a book?
Oh, his legs are breakables.
Oh, okay.
Head, neck, back, belly,
Well then.
wings, legs.
Oh, alright then.
So I was right.
Well, there we go. There we go. Legs break.
You are about
Lots
to
of
double
breakable
acorn.
bits. Shush. Shush.
Can't believe we're about to see an 8th acorn.
It's an urgent quest. Give me a break.
I can't believe this is Silver's 420th acorn.
You can't deny us because you cut out most of the acorns. Oh god, wow.
I don't cut out the acorns, I cut out refilling them.
You went into your iframes right as he did his laser.
Mm-hmm. See, we're fine. Acorns are back.
420,
And,
smoke acorn all day, every day.
That does beg the question, what is the equivalent of that in the Monster Hunter universe?
What, drugs?
Yeah.
There are drugs. There's
Oh, right.
armor drug,
Demon
and
drug.
demon drug.
So you
Yeah,
can literally
demon drug.
feed yourself steroids.
Pretty much, yeah.
And it's viewed as a good thing.
Yeah. They're performance-enhancing drugs, and you use them to make yourself better at hunting. And there's also the dash juice,
Mega
kind of like a stimulant. Oh, and the energy drink.
Isn't Dead Weight addicted to those?
No, dead weight's
He's addicted
about
to the
alcohol.
the fondue and booze.
There's the other leg.
There was another leg, yeah, and he falls down, which makes sense.
And now you can hit him in the face. Except you're really focusing on that trunk.
Already broken back.
The junk
Which
in
is
that
now a
trunk.
weak point. Which is now a weak point, excuse me. It's broken.
I'm so glad small monsters aren't nearly as annoying as they used to be.
Still annoying enough. Plenty. Right at this point, I'm just trying to, damage him.
Oh.
Oh, there's the face.
Yep. Okay.
Nice, and like little arc shot for the boomerang.
Got him
Oh,
on the
yeah.
backswing.
On the return.
Yeah,
Boomerang, they come back.
Travius, your tail slam doesn't work as well without a tail.
No. It's kind of like, when you lose a finger or something and you end up trying to use it and you remember, oh yeah, right. I don't
You
have
try
that
to
anymore.
point.
Yeah, that kind of thing. I hope we put this thing out of his misery soon. Boy, we beat it up.
You've broken literally everything on him.
Yeah, at this point it's gonna be a mercy killing. Ugh.
You've broken both his legs, cut off his tail, broke his wings, broke his face, broke his back, and his stomach.
Hey, if I could offer him surrender and he would take it, I would. I guess roughly the equivalent of that would be trapping him, but again, we don't have a trap, so...
Speaking of trapping,
No
I learned
prisoners.
something interesting lore-wise about those.
Sure.
Trap monsters are tagged and then released into the wild.
Oh, there we go, there's limping.
And the ones that are tagged are ones that they are not allowed to hunt.
Ha! I would hope not, because imagine if we captured him, and then they released him back into the wild with his severed tail and broken everything.
Yes.
He wouldn't last long. I think that's actually crueler than just killing him.
People always thought that we shoved them into the arena after capturing them.
As far as I'm concerned, that's canon. I don't care what the thing that you read says. You totally send them off to their deaths in the arena.
Yep.
Their re-deaths. I mean, that would make sense. Why would you release it when we're hunting it because it was threatening people? Why would you put it back?
Did he explode while rolling?
No, somebody did a flash bomb.
Our cats might have that. It's quite possible.
I think Sweetie has it.
I will sometimes put that on my Palicos because the AI is at least somewhat competent in using it. It's not so good in player hands, but as your sub Palicos, yes. it's fine.
Silver.
Yeah,
Can you send Artemis and Sweetie to me?
sure.
I'd make them myself,
Sure.
but you already got them the perfect skills and everything.
Well, I haven't re-rolled all their skills. No, that takes a long time, man.
Don't I know it?
They're decent, and if you're not happy with any of their skills, you can re-roll them yourself.
I'm trying to
But
get
yeah,
my
I-
cat to re-roll into a trap, but no.
I would be happy to send them to you.
Thank you.
I can also send you Corin if you want,
Yes, please.
considering, he was also yours. He keeps trying to limp away, and I keep interrupting him.
It's good.
Yeah, I mean, it's rude. We're being rude.
Well, you're gonna
To him.
kill him anyways.
Yeah, there is only death for him.
Holy crap, this took a while.
There's only... Well, excuse me.
No. I'm just saying, this is the longest kill we've had.
It's also the hardest one we've fought so far. Kinda goes with the territory,
Oh, yeah.
Oh look, it's dead.
Oh, its eyes go out.
We have killed it. It is dead.
At this point, it's a mercy.
Yeah, he hung on for too long. Like, dude, just let it go. Let it go. Shh, no more tears. No more tears.
Oh, you can carve him 4 times.
Yeah, kind of. That's dependent on monster size. I think you can also carve Gammoth 4 times.
It's for the really big roots.
Yeah, and he's a big boy, so that makes sense. Alright, hunt is over. Yay, quest complete. We can go home now, right? Right? Guys? Where's the thing? The pop-up? You know, for
There.
quest being over? What's going on? What's this nonsense?
I just got Mega Man flashbacks.
This wasn't in the brochure. Uh-oh. Valstrax?
Jet Fighter Dragon. Let's go check him out.
Well, maybe we should, let's go check that out,
Oh,
shall
you
we?
should have cut out a quick nap.
Oh, we'll be fine. I mostly think of the bed as we're filling the acorns, and we have both the acorns. But oh. And what's this? Kaboom!
People want him in World,
It's
but
fast.
I'm not sure if he'll
yeah.
work.
He'd work fine. Why wouldn't he work?
Okay, that thing looked awesome. You skipped something.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't realize there was a text box popping up. What it said was, be careful, Valstrax is very dangerous. If you wish, select the option return to village from the menu to run away, basically, and you will still keep your quest rewards. But as I didn't see that text box, I didn't cotton to that, so I was just like, okay, well, let's fight this thing then.
I bet this is one of those beat him enough and he runs away quests.
I think that's how it works, and as I was doing it, I couldn't remember, like, how long it took or how much damage you had to do to him to make him run away, so I was flailing around a little bit.
He looks awesome.
Yeah, but I also remember how to fight Valstrax, so I was like, yeah, I'll be fine, I can do this. This'll be fine. For whenever he runs away, we can just have a little preview of the Valstrax. But yeah, he's really cool. Valstrax is super duper freaking cool.
He
He's
has
the Jet
missile
Fighter
launcher.
Dragon.
Yeah, he's the Jet Fighter
He
Dragon.
has missile launchers on his wings.
Yes, his wings are missile launchers. Yes. Yes.
He looks
You're
like
correct.
he might use the same skeleton as Nard.
No.
No.
This-
Unique?
No, this is... Yeah, this is unique.
If it's not unique, then it's definitely like an Elder Dragon given a couple extra moves.
Yeah.
So he's got the 4 legs.
He is an Elder Dragon, by the way. Like Toast.
Oh,
Awesome.
jeez, he just took you out from like full health.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that's what the jet flight does. It hurts.
Yeah, he hurts.
It was half health,
This-
but still.
This was me checking the quest to see if it would tell me anything, and no, okay, fine. I was trying to see if it had like a repel Valstrax thing in there or something, and no. Okay.
Yeah, I think giving you a text box as you're preparing to fight the Valstrax might have been a mistake.
Yeah, because you start hitting buttons to get your weapon drawn and everything, and, well... right?
Like, make it
Which is what I did.
the plus button to confirm or something, you know? So you're not
Yeah,
accidentally
right.
knocking it out of the park.
Yeah, and not seeing what it said, because I didn't see what it said. At this point, I would have returned to village if I'd known that was an option. Because, you know, we're down the 2 acorns now. We are living on the edge here.
It does the really cool glowy chest thing where you can see his ribs.
Yeah, and he sounds like a jet, too. Valstrax is really cool.
I see why people want him in World.
Yeah. And he would work fine. There's no reason they couldn't put him in Worlds.
But they're working with their new elder.
Ooh!
For,
Oh no! I fainted! Oh no!
You actually carded.
Well, I'm still lying there. And look! He left.
So it's either
My butt didn't touch the cart! That don't count! It don't count! I did not get carded, see, I'm still there!
so
Ah!
there's 3 ways to deal with him, probably. Beat him enough so he runs away, get carded, or just return to village.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a cool kill
So-
screen.
Yeah. So, does that count as a cart? I say no.
Oh, it's already playing the
Excuses.
Yukumo village theme.
I say don't count.
Excuses.
Red, does that count or not? Got a lot of unlocks because people hit their level thresholds and such. So, the Wyventurer, as he was the one who decided to ignore orders from the Academy and send us in there, is understandably rather upset at this turn of events, given we almost got eaten by an Elder Dragon. So now he's kind of losing his resolve a bit, and he says, "Okay, we're done. We're not hunting Valstrax anymore, and I'm sorry that I almost got you killed."
He was
Okay, I was about to ask
crestfallen.
about casualties, but he said no major injuries.
Yeah, he is very crestfallen, yes. And we got a lot of people who want to talk to us, which I did not do right now because this thing already was going on for too long. Well, that's rude, lady.
Wow.
Well, I
Yeah.
don't recall the Tanzia Gong girl ever, like, talking in 3U either.
So, the Soratorium gal agrees that the Wyventurer did in fact make the right call in having us go after Valstrax some more.
I like
And,
her.
you know, yeah, so she still believes in us. So she's good, she's nice.
Oh,
Look at all these
God.
fancy new quests.
Oh god,
Oh,
I
yes.
just saw a quest that I am not looking forward to seeing you do.
You can PM it to me later. But yes, so that's gonna be fun. We have those to do, and there's these 2 here. We're just gonna talk to them real quick. I'm not gonna go around to all the villages and talk to everybody because that's gonna take too long. We'll save that for next time. But we did rank up, and we are now up to rank 9. Feels good? Feels good.
Yeah.
Yes, we got more monsters for you. Indeed. That would be Gravios and
What was
Valstrax.
that sound?
Sounded like, you know... Anyway. The lab expansion has new stuff. Supply drops and such. And some stuff at the smithy. So that's nice. Well, that's enough for now. Let's just go to the throne room. We have ancient melding. That's the thing where you toss talismans in and you get more talismans. Doesn't do a darn thing for cats, so we ignore it.
Yeah, that sums it up, yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, not that it does much for humans either. Anyway, that is it. We ranked up. That's all we have for today.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
So yeah. Artemis, sign us off, please. Thanks for watching. Good night.
Good night.